Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be talking about expanded and enhanced in GTA Online. Or it's not just online, but it seems like that's probably going to be the main focus of expanded and enhanced for the PlayStation 5. And I'm assuming it's on Xbox as well. But today we're going to be talking about what we think will actually be in the expanded and enhanced, what sort of differences and changes will it bring, and will they be big changes or will they just be, you know, sort of small fixes and stuff like that. Alright, so first off, I think that it's going to be very sort of not too different in my opinion. I think it's going to be something that we've definitely been expecting, and that's just, you know, graphical upgrades. I'm guessing it's not going to be too good, but it'll be decent. GTA at the moment, you know, at the time it came out, it looked great, but you know, that was like 7 years ago now, which is absolutely fucked. That's complete bullshit that they're still doing this game when it first came out on, you know, 360s and PlayStation 3. That is absolutely fucked, but that's fine. Anyway, rant over, but that is fucking ridiculous. You know, it's not gonna do too much, I don't think. I think the graphics will be slightly improved, or they might be improved drastically, I don't know. They might add new missions to the game, which I'm sort of hoping, because there's not like a ton to do. If that offline is what I meant, sorry, offline, there's not a ton to do, so I feel like if they gave us more missions to do, just more things to do offline, just in general. I'm not a big sort of offline person. I generally, especially when it comes to GTA, I'm always online. With GTA, I never play story mode, but I think that could definitely be a way to make me and a lot of other players play story mode for a little bit. Maybe give, you know, individual character missions. I think that could be really, really cool. And there's been rumors of like a story mode DLC. Like, you get just some more story, more cutscenes, and obviously that would mean more gameplay. That could definitely be a good idea, but of course, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. But honestly, I don't really see Rockstar doing that. They don't generally listen to people, so of course their games are always really, really good, but I feel like they aren't really good at, you know, being good dudes and like listening to people. But they're also not good at communicating either, is the problem. I feel like, you know, with things like, you know, how we were all wanting like a map expansion, and I mean, that's one thing that could come in the new edition, but that's very unlikely as well. You know, why wasn't Cayo Perico in free roam? I feel like if there was a reason, they should have just told us, because, you know, I don't think it should have taken them the time it did to do that when it's not even in free roam. I feel like if Cayo Perico was in free roam, a lot of people, including myself, would have loved the update. But because it's not in free roam, it's definitely, I don't think it's a very good update at all. I kind of think it fucking sucks, because the heist is alright and it's a new location, but why can't you go there and, you know, free roam? And I feel like if there was a reason, they should have just told us, because if there isn't a reason, it just comes down to being lazy, really. And I think I think we all would have been fine with waiting a bit longer if we could all go there with friends and just mess around. But I don't know. So the next thing that could, you know, sort of impact the game could be just, you know, general bug fixes, like random glitches and stuff like that. Definitely should be fixed. I don't really know of any big things at the moment. There's a lot of like fun glitches, like, you know, floating bushes and like, you know, bushes you can go in, even like, or like certain like hedges, I guess I should say, that you can go in. But like, I think a lot of them aren't really a problem. Like, they're just fun. They don't cause any issues, but hopefully they don't get rid of those. I'm sort of like a console player, so this doesn't affect me too bad, but PC, they should try and sort of give more love to PC. They should 100% deal with, you know, modders and stuff like that. There should be sort of more consequences for what they do. At the moment, nothing really happens if they, you know, mess with people's games and, you know, just make their day complete shit. I kind of think that there should be more punishment for people that sort of, you know, hack, or not hack, sorry, but like mod the whole lobby. Like there's like a lot, they can do a lot of stuff, and it's kind of creepy what they can do. Like some of them can find your address, some of them can do stuff that aren't that bad, but they can like say you murdered everyone in the lobby even if it was like them and you didn't do it. You know, they can trap you in cages, they can do a lot of stuff, and I think that that's sort of unfair because there's a lot of modders. Some of my friends on PC have had sort of problems with modders, and there are some fun modders out there, but you know, most people think that they have, you know, like, because they can do all this stuff, a lot of people can't. They just want to ruin people's day, and I think that that's just like a massive dick move. So if you're a modder, fuck you. Unless you're like a kind one, then you're cool, but like if you're a modder that like kills people, a bit off topic, but same with griefers, if you're one of those, fuck you. Because a lot of people just want to enjoy their time, but they can't because of certain things like that. They should definitely nerf a lot of the vehicles like the Oppressor, the Griefer's best friend. They should nerf that motherfucker so that Griefers can fuck off. And the last one I'm going to talk about, and this one isn't likely, but we might as well talk about it, is a map expansion. I really doubt this one. This is the one I'm like most certain won't happen. But you know, we've been playing on the same map for 7 years. It's completely fucked. You know, it's just boring now. I think that they need to sort of, I think that they just need to add a new place to go, whether that's like a tiny island or put Cayo Perico in free roam, which would be a very Rockstar thing to do, to release it, you know, in the new game that you have to buy again. That would be a very Rockstar thing to do, so that, you know, players on Xbox One and PS4 can't get it. I could definitely see them doing that, but overall I just don't really think it's gonna happen. And the last thing, I lied. There was one more thing after what I just said, and that is new vehicles. You know, I feel like new vehicles is kind of like a given. It's kind of something that, you know, has to be in the game, and I feel like, but it's kind of like a 95% type thing. It should definitely be there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. But speaking of new vehicles, they generally do a update around this time of the year. There hasn't been one since the Cayo Perico in December, I believe, of last year. So there should be a new small update coming out around maybe July, which is, or late July I should say. We're at the beginning of July at the time of recording this, so but hopefully we should get a reveal for a new sort of update. Generally we get cars sometime, you know, we always get cars, sometimes some new missions, and a lot of the time they're generally pretty good, so we can definitely hope for stuff like that. If we're lucky, maybe some new buildings to go in for missions, but generally it's just like the cars that you get, and you know, some new customizable stuff, maybe some new like face paints or some new stuff for cars, maybe new hairstyles, stuff like that, which I definitely think they should add in Expanded and Enhanced, because the hairstyles in GTA 5 are completely whack. A lot of them are just fucked up and they look shit. But you know, that's about it for the video, guys. Now let me know what you think Expanded and Enhanced will bring to GTA. Do you think GTA 5 Online or GTA as 5 as a whole will be finished soon, or do you think this game is going to be going on for fucking ages, or more, what's the word here, more, just going on way longer, because it's already been going on longer than it needs to. But at least we know that they are working on GTA 6, so we'll just have to wait fucking ages for the reveal for that game. But leave a like if you enjoy GTA videos so I know to make more. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.